welcome everyone. It's time for more Avowed. Well, last time we sort of got into the exploration proper, I would say, of this sort of eastern place of, well, Dawn Shore. In the first attempt, so to speak, we just did this tiny little bit down here. Granted, we had a cave thing that led to a strangled Audra over here, so I suppose we did find something useful. But ultimately, it felt like we didn't do that much. We've done a bit more in this one. We found the Yellow Band camp, took out those people. I was actually a bit confused about that, apparently, because I said I found a whole bunch of their little, like, wristbands. Was it wristbands? I don't know. Do we have quest lines? Armbands. There we go. Armbands. And I thought, oh, I'm just finding more and more of these. That's weird. Turns out I had to collect those, all 5 of them, in order to actually fulfill the bounty. So I'm happy that I actually did go around and pick those up, because now we can indeed return it. And we got up here then, by the end of the episode, to Watcher's Mirror. And I had an ancient memory, which was kind of fun, because it kind of felt like we were given the choice to mold our character, if you would. Which we didn't really do at the beginning of the game, which is normally what you would do. So I suppose we are going to find more of these. We're going to do even more molding. But as of now, I still don't know exactly what that does. That's the interesting bit. I do not know what all of these choices that I've made, what they do. Like, how do they shape my character, and what will it actually mean? No idea. But basically, that was what we did. We found a whole bunch of stuff here and there, bits and pieces. We've found an entrance into Paradise Hightown over here. We can go in, but I'm leaving this for now. I think I'm going to go back. I think we are going to go to Hightown when and if the main story takes us there. Right now, what we're doing is we're going to go for... What were we doing? Yeah. This is literally the main story right here, finding the Watcher. Do I want to do that now? Because we are very close to it. You know what? I suppose that's fine. We did this little bit. Maybe that's relevant to this. Potentially. I don't know. But this is sort of where we begin. So let's just see. Oh, is anyone going to come? And also, hello. Drawn in Winter. One-handed melee. Unique. I still haven't... Oh, now we get them. Now we get them. Right, we get the skeletons. I actually haven't, that's true. I haven't checked whether or not I can give items to my companions. I need to check that. I'm not going to do it right now, but we're going to do it after this episode, because I have picked up a whole bunch of stuff that would be kind of nice if my companions could have. So I do not have any... I do not have any stamina. That's... I had stamina, but for some reason that didn't work anyway. Would you like to just jump on those guys? No, you wouldn't. Why aren't you? Jump on that. You can just stay. Shot at. Missed. Did I miss all of those? You're a monk, apparently. A skeleton monk. That's fascinating. We are gonna run over here. Go, 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 go. Hide Marius. Lovely. Do a bit more of that. You know what? I'm going to do a bit of that, and I'm going to do a bit of that. I'm going to do a bit of... Bam! Lovely. Do a bit of that. Again, not sure what you... Are you looking for, like, stun or something? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, but sorry, Marius. Well, we can't actually kill him, so that's fine. Let's do that. Now they don't know where I am. Very good. There we go. That hits. That hit for a whole lot. Man, there's a lot of them. Ow! I am incapacitated. Bam. Do that. Pop a potion. I actually didn't need to pop a potion, but that's fine. Man, there's a lot of them. They do not want me stealing that thing. That is true. There we go. Down. And... I have some stuff next to me, but that's fine. Oh, nope, run. Kai is down. Ow! God damn it! Oh, I can soon get this special one. There we go. Bam. He's still not dead, though. Nope. Still not dead, though. Get you. Oh, no. Ow! I pressed the button. I swear.
back on my feet.
There we go. Marius is alive, but how is he doing? And also, hello. There we go. Bam. Marius. Oh, we have a. Oh. What are you doing? The decaying skeleton. You need to go down, I think. Yeah, you're like. Doing things. Stop doing things. There we go. Also, keep track of you. Do that. Start killing. Dodge. I really don't like the fact that dodge is the same button as jump. Because as soon as you don't do it sideways, it doesn't, or rather I don't actually dodge, which is very annoying. Oh, thank you. I wanted to rescue my friend, thank you very much. Go away. Thank you. Now we can do it. There we go. I am using a lot of potions. A lot of potions. Okay. No, don't. Okay, just gonna do that. Kai is down again. They're moving. Okay. Kai, you wanna be helped? Yes, you do. Oh, didn't I do it? I didn't do it. Okay, nope. No, you don't. Nope, no, you don't. Move. Get Kai up. Thank you. Oh, that actually sort of stuck there, didn't it? My progress. Good to know. Two there. And I think we all have them. Oh no, you're trying to move around me. You're trying to move around me. Yeah, you did. Run. Jesus Christ. I almost regret grabbing that thing now. But at least I can kill all of them. Bloody hell, that was a tough fight. Took a lot of stuff. Are we not done? No, we're not. What the crap on a cracker? Okay. Well, this is. Oh, now we have freaking archers. Would you like to deal with that guy? Need to take care of the archers, like in a hurry. Yeah, there we go. Get the archers. No, stop it. Bam. Get the archer. Would you like to fire on that guy? Thank you. Because I hate trying to avoid archers. What do we have? We have two decaying. Well, they're all decaying. Monk. We're all monks. Good. So now deal with you. No, you don't. There we go. 1 point for me. I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be like a boss here. Is that a fair assumption? Well, I am gonna kill that guy. We're gonna move. Is that it? That is it. Okay? Wow, okay. They really liked that axe, huh? Okay, well, we did it first try, so that's always lovely, even though, right, you know what I did forget. You know what I did forget? I forgot all of my lovely AoE spells again. Bloody hell, I learned it in the last episode, because the yellow bands, they were a bit of a nuisance. And they weren't so much of a nuisance once I realized that I had indeed more powerful spells. I forgot that now, though, so that's good, I suppose. Gonna have to try and remember that going forward. But, we're done with this. Bloody hell, that was an intense start to the episode. And now we're gonna go for the Watcher. And I'm very excited to see what a Watcher actually does, like how they work. So, it's supposed to be... we're supposed to be, like, upright. Let's just come down. We had a bunch of Sorips here. We have taken care of those. But like, how do we have to go? Yeah, okay, fine. We have to go around again, which is fine. We have been. Oh no, did I miss something? Apparently I did. Magus, there's a Sorip over there. We don't have to kill that Sorip. There's no need to do that. We need to get over here, over this ledge, and then to the right, I believe. Now we're in Shrine to Wodica. That does indeed fit the bill.
There's a shrine over there, to Wodica, if I remember correctly.
Well, aren't you perceptive? I've already figured that out, but sure. Right. I'm gonna assume this is another case of... Eye of Rimgrand. So throw that there. Well, hey, get up, and there we go. And before we forget, let's get the... Which one was this? This was the... Right. Noxious mist thing. No, just regular grenades for now. Right. Arms away, so to speak. Hello. What's going on here? Here's the cave. What's it? The cave. A cave. Not actually anyone here, though. Nothing there. We have just a backpack. Some stuff in it. I'm not saying no to stuff. But isn't this where he was supposed to be? Oh no, we are actually still a bit of ways away, which is fascinating. That's just a pot. We don't care about a pot, I think. Is there any reason why we would destroy pots? Oh, bloody hell. Did not even mean to do that, because, like, there's very, very rarely anything in there. Yeah, see? There's definitely nothing in that. Right. We want to keep on going here. This is the correct path. Good. Okay, well, we're ascending. Which is a good sign, I think. Maybe? Is it? Is it a good sign that we're ascending? Potentially. This is a weird place to settle down, though, Watcher. This is a very weird place to settle down. Okay. Ooh. It might actually be that he's not in right, because you were sort of in that location. We are following a trail of breadcrumbs. Good. Right. Much further. We are ascending. We are ascending. This is almost Skyrim. Skyrim-y, so to speak. Still with Paradise and Ladder. We are still not in the next level. And ooh, we got a fancy cottage and everything.
No, we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
Oh, you really do not like this, huh?
I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what's up, Marius? What's up, Marius? This is gonna be fine, no. Don't worry.
That wasn't me.
Hello?
But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm?
You seem to have a fun time.
Godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power.
This is interesting. Let him continue. Are you alright, sir?
No, I don't think I am. Well, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
I mean, that was in the past, yeah. I was about to say that. Your last life, yes, but not you. You aren't. So, what if she's wrong? They need to use this life to make amends. You seriously believe that nonsense? Everyone knows Watchers are frauds. Maybe don't say that. He seems very convinced. But, yeah, you know what? Use this life then to make amends. Be equally good in this life as you were evil in your past life. That's a smart thing, right?
What do I do, though? Find the descendants of those... I can't even say it. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
But they aren't. Like, that's the whole thing. They aren't. The wheel changes us all, and you are no exception. Good answer. Good. Keep telling yourself that. You aren't defined by a past life. Indeed, you aren't. So if you really feel you need to atone, use this life to change the world for the better. I mean, that's a good one, right? I mean, you can do that. You don't have to go and look for the relatives of people you killed. You don't have to even think about those people. You just have to think about the people that are here now and that you can make it better for. Well, as an arcane scholar, I can say that they actually weren't you, or are you. You are you. You're no one else. And you have been changed to this life, so to speak.
I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
Okay. Why?
Why, it's tradition. Runid doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Ooh, a choice maybe. I can or cannot do that. That's interesting. Alright then, Runed, you sound like an interesting character. We shall indeed have a chat with you. You have chickens! So let's just move about here. That's obviously the interest. I'm just gonna steal your Paradise and Ladder, even though I kind of want to have better stuff than Paradise and Ladder. Why not, eh? Also, hello. Yes, there is some Krakenhorn here. But also, can I... No. But there is something up there. Okay, I can get up there, though. It's oh, this is where I'm supposed to place a coin up. I think I heard something. So we are absolutely gonna try and get a hold of something. Yes, backpack. Hello, backpack. Basic stuff, but a lockpick. I'm not saying no to lockpick. Lockpicks are fine. Back to grenades. We don't toss the coin in now, though. Oh, is there going to be a lot of coins here, then? Yes. Okay, maybe don't steal the coins that people have given her. That seems like a stupid thing to do. Okay, at least for now, let's be a little bit civil to begin with. Also, did you have anything here? No, nothing of note. Right, weapons away. Hello, Runed.
Step closer, godlike.
Ooh, almost as if you expected me. Lovely. Right, we're gonna eat your bunch of peppers. We are gonna eat your cabbages. Or cabbages. Let me eat the cabbages. We're also gonna read Invitation from the Claviger. Runed, my people told me what happened to your village, or at least what they understand of it. First, allow me to offer my sympathies. The wilderness is unforgiving, mysterious, and perhaps worst of all, unapologetic. Second, I invite you to reside in Paradise for as long as you'll have us. Your needs will be taken care of. All we ask in return is to make use of your talents as a watcher. Whenever you're ready for a new beginning, the gates of Paradise will be open to you. Yours, Claviger Demon. Why does it feel like I've read that, but I don't think I have. So, she has a fun thing set up here. Lit up tree and everything. This is, if I ever get to, you know, build my own home from scratch, having an indoor tree would be so cool. Like, wouldn't it be so cool to have an indoor tree? Very cool. We're gonna look through your stuff before we chat with you. So, Runa's Dream Journal, cool. Another restless night, I watched people scream, flee, and die as a mountain toppled over and buried them. Ahead, the great tree spread out its branches to eclipse the very stars, its bark a dizzying array of colors. The dreams are getting stronger, but not clearer. Whose soul am I detecting? Why is my sight blurred when I try to focus on it? When last I had this dream, it augured the death of my village by a maddening blight. What does the dream try to tell me now? I do not understand. Maybe I'm not meant to. Maybe it's for someone else. And that someone else is probably me. Hello, lockbox with yellow stuff. Audra! I shall take Audra, thank you very much. Also, by the way, was that a... yeah, that was a specific coin. A gift from one of Rene's patrons. It yearns for the pond beyond the washer. So, okay, so you know what? If that's a quest item, I fail to see a reason why I wouldn't just do that thing, because it's not like a coin I can do stuff with. So, alright then, Runed, I think I've... no, I haven't really gotten everything. Well, that's just tiny bit of essence and stuff. I don't care about that so much. Right. Yes. No time to waste. Tell me everything. I have had information about my past. Is this now sort of gonna be relevant for this conversation? I think maybe yes, but we'll see.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
Well, I died and I returned. You're supposed to give me a clean bill of health. That is the gist of it, yes. So Liviana said you could help me. I've been hearing voices, well, a voice, singular. Cross your arms, you tell me, Watcher. That's not what they... She's not a fortune teller. Bloody hell. Right. Should I be upfront? I think I should be upfront. I have died, and you need to just check that, you know, all's good and well.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Uh-huh. Clutch your head, something feels strange. It's a weird dialogue choice, because, like, does it? Okay, well, I'm just gonna do what she says.
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
Are you just gonna keep commenting on how I say it? Okay, I'm now breathing rapidly. This is going well, but sure, fine. I shall dip my toes.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
Well, I shall hope not. Are you making this up? This isn't working. I don't feel anything. Okay, yes, just keep saying it.
Door. A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
All right then. So the voice didn't. I say didn't like. The voice was a little bit, scared almost. I could sort of say when approached by her, I suppose. So I don't understand what happened. That is very true. You're telling me I'm tingling all over. You seem distant for a moment there. Are you all right? Well, am I all right? Did you really hear the voice in my head just now? I can say, yeah. Did you?
Only echoes. The whisper of a crying child. An animal pacing its cage. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul. And then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
So she said cage, the voice said, well, like the shell around the soft egg. But can the softness inside the egg break free without external force? Good question. What does it mean to have a strong soul? That's a good question, I think.
Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing?
Who or what? So the voice in my head, you tell me. Well, gods, presumably?
Perhaps. But when they offer a second chance at life, It is never free of charge. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
Intriguing. That's good, right? Doesn't sound good. I don't like the sound of that. Can you remove it? Yeah. Is that a thing you can do?
One cannot remove something so deeply entwined with their nature. Not entirely.
Deny the heart. Air is not air.
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
Well, do we know that? And sadly, I'm not intelligent enough for this. Okay, which one of the gods did this to me? Figures, I've been unlucky from the moment I set foot on this island. Well, a little bit, yes, but no, okay. What gods could have done this to me?
I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
Well, that's not good then. Gotcha. So I'm healthy but cursed and alone. Good. Love it. So where do I go from here? What I'm hearing is you don't have the answers I seek. Yeah, let's just say with healthy but cursed and alone.
Better luck in your next life. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Ardra, commune with it. Ardra has a strong link to the beyond.
Indeed, and I'm still very upset that I didn't do it with the actual first Ardra that I found, because I didn't even know there was a thing. At least I think that is a thing we can do. So, what's your take on Ardra?
Ardra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Ardra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Ardra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself. Twisting vines, essence warping into essence.
Intriguing. So you think Ardra has answers I seek? Maybe she does. When I touched an Ardra pillar, I heard a voice. Same voice, yes. What does this have to do with my godlike nature? If the Ardra is insular, where do these souls go? Okay. But yeah, how is that connected to my godlike nature then?
Everything. Your soul, like the Ardra, is insular. The thorn digs into its own vine. When you find Ardra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Ardra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions?
Well, right, the ambassador wants to make sure that I'm okay. Am I okay? Well, she sort of said that already. So, right, Marius, you were a bit worried about all of this. How about you look at his soul, huh?
Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
Okay, so is this a thing that we can do now? Whenever we get a new companion, we can go here and have a look at their soul. Fun. What about Kai?
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, Yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
Just a little bit. But alright, yes. Would you say that the ambassador can be sure about me being okay?
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
Okay, well, enlightening, yes.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Well, it has been
Any
so
of that?
far, yes.
That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
We shall get out of here, don't worry. So we now have a bunch of temples to look at. We are gonna toss a coin at the Watcher, so to speak. Where do I... There, oh, I just placed the coin. Okay, fine. There we go. I've placed the coin. No anger from her. Right, so in the journal now, that is... investigate the area around the Temple of Ondra. You learn that your assassin is a mystic who might be... When did I learn that? Did I? Might be found in the vicinity of the Temple of Ondra. Enter Hightown. Okay. Then follow the road eastward until you reach the start of Ondra. Have we done that? And then the Clavigers estate, that's the same as before. So where is the... You said east of Hightown? Paradise Hightown times 2. Why does it say times 2? I don't see anything, by the way. Those are just those. Well, okay. Is it because I'm actually not on that quest? I think it might be, yes. Anyway, so that's fun. That's fun. We shall keep going. I don't think we can really... Because in that direction is sort of there. I don't think this is a thing that we can even get to. So we kind of just have to start making our way. Oh, we can go up here a little bit further. But is there anything interesting here? I wonder. Apart from, you know, a good view and some eggs. Shall eat 2 eggs. Thank you. Doesn't... Am I supposed to be able to jump down here? I don't feel that that is a good choice. Not really. Oh, there are some enemies on the minimap though. But like very, very far down. So maybe those are just Sorbs I saw before. Could be. We are gonna make the safe way down, I believe, just to not get into any weird stuff. So, yeah. Just come down here. And down here. Did I? I did that one. Yes, I have done that one. So that one's okay. Yeah, there are... Wait. Now they went away. Hold on. Do we have... We have Krakenhorn here. Let's see that. No. I was about to say, do we have a... Well, we have something. Oh, that's just the bridge. That is just the bridge. Like, do we have a underground thing here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, fine. We are just gonna go back up somehow. Do we get up here? That's not how a pole should be. I seem to not understand which direction to go. Oh, bloody hell. Wow. Shit out, dude. We can apparently easily get up over here. Yes, indeed. Lovely. Right, we also have this thing. Where we can get in. And find a chest that someone, for some reason, has dumped in here. Very strange looking chest.
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
This is a temple. Well, it is a Temple Devoted, I suppose. I just got some Arcanist gloves. So these are critical hit chance and critical damage. These are parkour speed and maximum essence. I don't care so much about the parkour speed, but maximum essence, now that's lovely. So thank you for that. I should have that. Hello. Mysterious. No, not mysterious. Thought maybe you could get down there somehow. Now, is there a reason for me to get... Okay, cool. Oh, bloody. Is there a reason for me to... Yes. Oh, hello. Right. Friends. I think friends, yes. Hello, friends. Sorry if I came about in that weird
Well,
way.
mate,
Hello.
feel free to partake of Wodeka's favor.
Oh, hello.
Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you.
You had me at welcome and lost me at Burned Queen.
Pray, she never hears you. Wodeka forgets little. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy?
Maybe. Also, I just realized I forgot to say about the Watcher. I thought it was going to be related to the memory. It was absolutely not. Like, it was completely different. It's more about the voice than the memory. So anyway, I felt the strangest energy in these ruins I had to investigate. Ooh. I'm an Imperial Envoy. It's my job to learn the lay of the land. Cool, but no. Strange energy.
Perhaps you're drawn to the totem. Oh, there might still be a glimmer of Wodeka herself in the relic. Can you imagine? To show fealty to Wodeka is to show fealty to our homeland. Without the patron of justice and oaths, there is no Adir. A shrine in this state does not befit a god of her stature. But one of her totems still rests here. It must still be a sacred place.
A totem, you say? I would love that. So special about this totem. What happened to this shrine? Rough shape. Or you sure love Wodeka. If I didn't know better, I think you were still Garrote. So just passing through. Yeah, are you still Garrote?
If only I were so lucky. The paladins of Wodeka only select the most powerful and devoted. But I dream of joining their ranks. To serve Inquisitor Ludwin would be a privilege. I've heard she is Wodeka's will incarnated in a singular being. She might appreciate the totem of our god at this shrine. Totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods imbued them with their own essence. Can you imagine holding something like this in your hands? Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held.
What if I grabbed it and tried it out for myself? The architecture is unlike anything I've seen. What do you know about it? How's the restoration progressing? Well, you're clearly busy. I've distracted you long enough. Okay, so what's up with the architecture?
Not much, I'm afraid. All I can tell you is that it's very old. I suspect it was built for a different purpose before it became a shrine to Wodeka.
Potentially. So there's a cartographer in Paradise who might be able to fill you in. You're trying to rebuild it when you're not sure who built it to begin with, question mark, but no, right, the cartographer in Paradise, they might help you.
Really? I'll have to look for him the next time I'm on leave. If I'm ever on leave.
Well, isn't that lovely? So how's the restoration progressing?
Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrine, so we have to make do.
Nice work. It even smells better here.
I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the quartermaster won't be foolish enough to refuse. The Burned Queen deserves everything from us. The sky, and the land, and the heads of her enemies.
Well, you are pious, that is true. So, okay. Do you revere other gods as much as her?
The others betrayed her. They cast the Queen out. But it doesn't matter. She will prevail in the end. Fuck Margarin for burning her. Fuck Abidon for building the machines that powered Margarin's treachery. I have more patience for the two gods of death, Bereth and Rimagand. I merely tolerate Wal and Scan. And I'm profoundly uninterested in Aothis. Apologies. I suppose I have strong opinions on the gods. Particularly those that cross the Burned Queen.
I mean, wouldn't you be afraid to be cross at a god? Like, what if that god becomes cross with you? You know what? There are things here now. We have Abaddon, the god of golems, machines, industry, strength, hope, and aspiration. Favored by blacksmiths who avoid conflict but whose labor is perpetuated. Legends tell of his death, rebirth, and transformation, though the details are inconsistent. And then we had Barath, already heard about him. Rimgand, bloody hell, difficult name, the one with the grenades. God of entropy, cold, winter, bad luck, famine, and natural disasters. I think we possibly have read about that. And Whale. Whale is the god of secrets, revelations, illusions, cryptography, and we have read about you as well. And Skane, god of defiance, violent rebellion, secret hatred, covert plots, resentment, and envy. I like him already. Anyone with an axe to grind and a score to settle looks to Skane. Cool. So that's interesting. Right. This is fascinating. I wonder what you think about the rest. Whose godlike do you think I am? I know I must take after one of them. Yeah. Who do you think?
I don't know. I've been wondering that since you approached me. Your features are unique. If you're fortunate, perhaps you'll be revealed as a godlike of the Burned Queen. A blessing indeed.
Well, you're a bit single-minded. But anyway, yes, what about the rest of the gods?
Of course. I consider myself a self-taught scholar of all the gods, though I am partial to one.
True. Okay, bloody hell. Do I care about this? Okay, fine. What about Aethys?
Aethys rules over light and hope and redemption and all such things. He allegedly died, but then rose again in the Deadfire Archipelago. They also say that long ago, a farmer by the name of Widewind claimed to be a vessel of Aethys, and went on a rampage across the Eastern Reach. Frivolous idiocy as far as I'm concerned.
Why would he do that? Right, Waidwen was a Red Saren, I don't know, farmer who caused the Saints' War. According to stories and myths, Aethys possessed Waidwen and led his people on a holy war into the Dyrwood. Waidwen was eventually defeated, though his memory endures. He remains a figure of controversy. No one but Waidwen himself can claim to know where the farmer ended and the god began. So that's just a whole bunch of baloney, really. So, Abaddon, then.
Calls himself a god of crafting. But Abaddon is just a sniveling idiot who serves Margaret, creating weapons for her campaigns. I don't understand how he could bow his head to that traitor.
Well, isn't that sad? Also, what's wrong with Aethys? Isn't that what we asked?
Aethys.
Yeah, that is what we asked. Why did that come up again? Weird. So 2 gods of death isn't one enough?
Ah, you'd think so. Berith is the one who determines who lives and dies, ruling over the paths that the dead walk to their next lives. But Rimagand rules over the act of death itself. He is famine, and he is loss, bad luck on a winter road. Very different aspects of the same universal end.
So basically, Berith says who's gonna die, Rimgan goes and actually kills them. Weird. Right, Magrin. You don't seem to like Magrin.
Margaret is a traitor. Instead of bowing her head, Margaret burned Wodica. Yet her followers claim she's not a god of battle lust, that she instead embodies military excellence and discipline. Ha! If she were either of such things, the act of worshipping her wouldn't be so persecuted in Raed Ceres.
Raed Ceres, there we go. Right, and Skane, the god of rebellion, what about that guy?
Yes, a god of resentment, and secret hatreds, and violent rebellions. Sometimes, his followers mutilate themselves so he can possess them, transforming them into killing machines that die when the slaughter is done.
Ooh, that sounds fun as well. Right, and Whale. Okay, I apparently have heard stories about Whale.
I'm not surprised. Wal is the god of secrets and revelations. Their worshippers have probably rambled incoherently at you about one thing or another at some point. It's tiresome.
Well, you're tiresome, dude. So, not Whale, Well. Right, you know what? I think that's about it.
Of course. Goodbye. Wait! You have an important mission, envoy. Before you go, take the totem on the altar with you. I feel you should have it. Perhaps it will grant you the Burned Queen's grace on your journey. I will await its return.
Oh, right then. I actually thought I would have to go and, like, look for it, but he's just gonna give it to me. Well, that's nice. We do have some Margaret's Fury here, just sitting, and I'm gonna grab the dagger as well. Right, we have Ritual to the Queen That Was. So the ceremonial altar must be set with a book of law, a lit candle, and a length of old rope. Queen Vodica, mighty strangler, beloved of oath keepers, bane of oath breakers, bless us with your wrinkled countenance. That was weird. Grace us with your cruel judgment. We unworthy pawns of the gods require a firm and guiding hand. Pick the fibers of the rope by hand. A prisoner may be used as a surrogate for this task. Repeat these lines until you have a suitable lash. Deliver us from mortal frailty. Bind us to your glory, your burning wisdom. Lash a rope across your back, or that of the surrogate. Until bloody. I don't think a surrogate actually works. That just feels like, oh, I don't want to actually hit myself. Yeah, I'll just hit someone else. Weakness will be abolished, only the strong, the lawful will endure. Set fire to the book. The law is good, the law is your will made manifest, the law is freedom. Raise the book with both hands, speak only the language of pain. The ritual has ended. Intriguing. So, yeah, I think if you're gonna be flagellant, or what's the act of, is it flagellation? Yeah, if you're gonna be performing the act of flagellation, it should be yourself and not someone else. That kind of defeats the whole purpose. So anyway, here's a Scalist of the Oath Binder Godshine Totem Base. I have a
Looks
few
like this thing's
bits
missing a
and
few
pieces.
You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
What do you mean, you people? You're people. Anyway, oh, blood. Anyway, that was the Shrine of Vodica. We can actually make our way up here for more tingle-tangle. It's a lockbox with a bunch of stuff. Right. We also see more Paradise. Oh, crap! Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Right. That's good. We also have a little cap thing here. Nothing too much to report about. We are now gonna keep going upwards. So we're gonna... How much further can we do? We can do a little bit more. Can do a little bit more. Let's see here. Oh, we have... Ooh. Yeah, there was on the map. I don't see it anymore. Something of that sort. What the hell is that? Like a boar thing. And that is obviously Paradise. So what the hell is that thing? Hello? What are you? Well, whatever it was, it died very quickly. I'm sorry. What were you? Rusk Snout? Apparently Rusk Snouts are not that terrible. Bears are far more terrible than a proper, or rather a poor little Rusk Snout. Hello. An Arquebuser. Okay, we got some people with guns here. Right. Hello. Why would I destroy this? Exactly? I mean, I can just be on the other side. There is stuff around. A pistol. You know what? I should just eat that. Oh, it was actually this thing. Yeah, oh, bloody hell. That was a lot of stuff. Cool. And potions. I definitely need more potions. I've been using a fair whack of those. If I just go up here on the pergola, does this lead to anything? I can get up? No. Why would the game not allow me to go up here? That's weird. Alright then, well, we don't need to be up here. Yeah, what would I like? Why would I want to destroy this? Allow me to just explore the other side here for just a moment. Well, I'm supposed to get in, but we've made our way around, I suppose. I don't know. Let's ignore those Sorbs for now. Just see if there is... if there's anything interesting over here. If at all. Doesn't really look like it. Feels like we've done what we can here. Cool. Yeah, you're just gonna be chill with me into a very, very lovely little place here. Right. We're not gonna go there. What are we looking at? Who's
take
here?
lead.
There's something. Ooh, what the hell are you? But that's weird. I don't like that. We're gonna go the other way. It is indeed also night time again. Which is fine. Let's just get up. Oh, hello. There was something else just quickly there. Alerted to my presence. It was a black bear. Gotcha. Are you just gonna stand there looking my way, huh? There's another one. I mean, these are just level 1s. So I'm just gonna say, oh, can I? I could. I could. But I'm gonna assume that... Ah! No, now they walk away. Well, actually, they walk away different directions. So allow me to... get you. Bam. You're dead. Oh, you actually didn't even notice that. That's weird. You? Oh, because you're a... Okay, so you were a tier 1, which is just a bit fascinating. You were a tier 1 regular brown bear, but the young brown bear was a tier 2 young brown bear, and therefore more tough, which is... That's a bit weird. Why would the younger bear be tougher than the older bear? That is strange indeed. Okay, so we have something here. Okay, how would one go about getting into that thing? Would one go about here? Not really, I'd say. This is still over to here. Have I missed something here? So I don't think I missed anything here. This is a very pretty place, by the way. Just look at that. That is indeed a quite nice place there. Anyway, no, this is not where we go to get into that place. We have to go down and around and up, I think. Yes. Let's just, I think next episode we're basically gonna start by doing Rolga over here. I say begin, but like, sort of begin. What do we have here? More Sorips. Can we ignore those? Potentially. Oh, hello. Yeah, get up here. Fine right now. Okay, ooh.
Never trust a waterfall.
Ooh, here we go.
Who knows what's hiding?
Here we go. Oh, no, that was, okay, yes, it was a thing. It wasn't the thing that I was, looking for. Well, color me a bit confused. The falls, but how do I get into whatever that thing got out of, so to speak, if you understand me? I hardly do myself.
Zarps and ogres don't raid for fun. They raid because people turn hunting grounds into farmland.
Uh-huh. Well, we have the same sort of interior look.
Unseen, unheard.
Bloody hell. Right. Right. Is this... I mean, this is not gonna lead there.
A squad mate
Anyway.
took a bet to steal an ogre's club.
No.
He lost that bet. And both arms.
See, that's reasonable. Okay, well, we have some fun... That is not Rolga, is it? It might actually be Rolga. That was literally just standing there. Okay, well, or it isn't. That's a bear. Yes, that's a bear. That's fine. Right. But again, this doesn't lead to wherever that was. I'm just gonna make sure I sort of remember on the map where that sort of... Oh, bloody hell! What the...
Here they come. Show me what you got.
Did I just ran past a whole lot of Sorips. Oops. Well, we have our ending to this episode, I suppose. It's gonna be Sorip killing. Okay, and that's fine. We'll start with you. And we'll continue with you. This is just a tier 1. See this one. Oh crap, someone just hit me. Someone just hit me. Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
Left flank!
Would you like to just help me out? Thank you. You're also tier 1 now, surely. Alright. Felt like it was more, but it wasn't actually more. Could also be that they did a good job, and by they I mean my companions. Where's that thing then? Wait. Did I go the wrong way? Hold on. Where was that thing? The exit point. This is not... It was a lot further back than I thought. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hello. We also have this. Margaret's Blessing. Which I can eat. Oh, let it... let's drop down. It was here. So how the hell did you get to this thing? Because, like, that was all the way over here, but this is here. That is curious. That is very curious. And I'm a bit annoyed by the fact that we can't, I think, place markers. Because I would very much like to place a marker here. But we have sort of this, I don't know, area here. That is absolutely where that is. But how the hell do you get into that? Because all of this seems to indicate that this is not where we can go, so to speak, right? There's water, which is interesting because I definitely haven't seen any water here. So where is said water? That is a bit interesting. Have I missed a obvious way up? I don't think I have. So it's all the way over there. That is, yeah. But no, I don't think I've missed anything obvious here, right? I can sort of make it up here. I can sort of make it up here. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to make it up here. Come on. Come on. Okay, never mind. Right, you know what? We're gonna end here, and in the next episode, as I said, we have a lot of killing to begin with. So that will be fun. We shall look forward to that. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.